This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius.
What's good, y'all? This is J Technology TV, founder of G Politics, Mid East Production Recordings, and also Niggas Do Matter Coalition. This is part 2 of the Tammy and Big Meat situation, which caused 50 Cent to, I guess, allegedly shut down BMF, the series, which most of America, most of the people have fell in love with. But a series is a series. When it comes down to it, like they say, to get ahead, it's who you know, what you know, and then it's also about relationships. 50 Cent, I guess, figured he built a relationship since he took on Big Meat little situation while he was in prison to help his son stay afloat, keep him out of danger, keep him on the right path. And at the same time, I don't know who was in Big Meat's ear, whether it was Tammy or this other female, I forgot her name, but or either these rap dudes. See, 50 Cent ain't in the rap game no more. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that part of being what Big Meat want to do is to get in the music industry. But he picked a foe of a person who helped his son and his brand. So let's see, y'all. Back to the info. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Flannery a time cut. But I think people will ask the question of this though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who brought the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He was also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because, unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
This how it happened.
Absolutely.
Somehow, some way, because I don't know how. She met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You can leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008?
Special Agent Jack Harvey. She put her with Harvey.
So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once they went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey.
Seems like to me, Blue Da Vinci haven't done his homework because he don't know a damn thing. He going off what other people saying. Not saying that it's not true, but what I'm saying, if you're gonna get on this camera and you're gonna put out a story, you gotta have your shit together. You gotta have your info together, yo. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do, y'all. You don't hear me on here talking about no cases and all. I don't give a damn about the case. My thing is this: how is this brand gonna go? Whether Big Meat is gonna trying to get the rights back for his for BMF, him and his brother, or they all gonna be a team, and then they all switching, like I said before, over to the rap scene. So Blue Da Vinci is a rapper too. Okay, so I don't get it. Like I said, 50 ain't in the rap game no more, y'all. So you know what I'll do? I say, you know what? Since you want to jump to the rap side, let me call up Lloyd Banks. Let's make a deal with Lloyd Banks that's going to get him filthy rich, because he is and was the best rapper on G Unit and freestyle king of New York or anywhere else. So if I was 50, that's what I do. You got the studio thing popping right now. You just got the studio, the movie thing going on. Why not go ahead and sign young Lloyd Banks, put Tony Yo, and let Tony Yo grab some of these youngers off the street, man, and reform that G Unit, man, and take these busters down. Since that's what they want to do, I think Big Meech coming in because he got a little power and a little connection, maybe still in the street. But my thing is this, man. Don't fight fire with fire. It ain't that time. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little water. Get us some little water. Just take a little, pour a little on this BS, man. Because that's all it is, y'all. Let's get back to the story, man. G politics.
Tired now, he's her handler. And they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff, you can let them know why, how that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they... Hold on, let me ask this for you.
How did they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges. That's using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call was from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just...
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
Didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Collins and myself.
Oh.
And she started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we...
Pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something to have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and